Welcome back to Listen to the Words. I'm your host, Andres, a.k.a. Big Daddy, a.k.a.
No.
Papa Drizzy, a.k.a. Dre. No to Dre. You forgot about Dre?
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm joined by my co-host. What's your name?
You know my name.
Say it.
You say it.
It's Kelly. So how was your week? Well, no. How was your week last week?
It was horrible.
Last week was all right.
No.
It was all right.
No.
Last time we left you, I don't even know what episode it was.
I don't know.
I think it was the best female bracket.
I think so. Yeah.
After that, life took a nasty turn.
Yep.
Like, probably one of the worst weeks of my life. And I had cancer. So it topped that.
Yeah.
It literally topped that. Like the worst week ever. So let's just start off. This is gonna be just a catch up episode.
Yeah.
Me and Kelly. Well, I had the worst week ever, and by default, Kelly, because she's my wife, it trickled a little bit into her, and then we topped it off with even worse.
Yeah.
Well, no, not worse, just a different,
close,
yeah.
A different kind of worse.
Yeah.
a different
kind of awfulness.
Yeah.
So, June. I need to look at a calendar. June 8th.
Yeah.
My aunt was in town. My Aunt Liliana, she was visiting on vacation. She needed some time away just to get away from work and life down in Florida. She likes to come up here because it's peaceful for her. I mean, when she lives in South Florida, where it's just traffic to go to the supermarket takes an hour to get to the supermarket.
Yeah.
So
and she told me too that,
is this confidential?
No.
Okay.
That she likes to come up here too because, your mom will take care of her and cook for her, which your mom is the older sister, so it's just kind of what she does anyways.
Yeah. I don't do that.
But yeah, you're different. You take care of us.
Yeah. Anyway, proceed.
So she said, she can relax more. She's not the one that has to do everything.
Yeah. She's not grandma here. She's just
a
little sister.
Yeah.
Here. And my aunt.
Yeah.
We spoil her too.
Yeah.
But she's my second mom, so we have to spoil her. So June 8th, my aunt flew in June 5th, which so happened to be my mom's birthday. She turned 67. Sorry, Mom.
69.
She was born in 1957. Oh yeah, 69. My apologies. I was trying to give her an extra 2 years of
youth.
Anyway, so Saturday they went out, hung out. They went partying. They went dancing at a salsa thing. Sunday she was a little tired. She was fine. So Monday she calls me while I'm at work and says, "Hey, I have this weird feeling in my chest." And I was like, "Okay." She said, "Where's the nearest urgent care?" And I said, "There's one right down the street, 10 minutes away." So just go down there, see what it is. She thought it was her fibromyalgia because she suffers from that, and it's like chest muscles and everything hurts. So she thought it was that. So my aunt took her. Well, mind you, my mom likes to do yard work. She does yard work all day long. She likes being in her garden and she loves it. That's like her thing.
That's her therapy.
So apparently while she was out there, she had a sharp pain in her chest and she told my aunt, "Hey, I'm not feeling too good." So my aunt's like, "Let's take you to the doctor, call Andres." And so they called me and I said, "Go to the urgent care." Because I didn't think anything of it. I'm like, okay, it's just...
But they did make an appointment with her doctor for later in the day, like 11 or something. Yeah.
So they made an appointment with her primary doctor and I said, just go to the urgent care. So they go over there and my aunt calls me. She goes, "Your mom's in bad shape. I'm taking her to the hospital now." I was like, okay. So I closed my laptop and I walked out the door of work. Yeah. I told my staff, I was like, I got to go. I didn't let them know anything. I just left.
Yeah. Well, you didn't really know anything.
Yeah. So I hauled tail to the hospital. I called my boss on the way over there. He's like, "Hey, just take care of what you got to take care of. Don't worry about work. We'll figure it out. Just handle your business." I said, "All right, cool, dude." So I drive over to the hospital and they have my aunt filling out paperwork. My mom looks like she's 1 foot at death's door. She's pale. She's about to throw up. She's shaking. I've never seen my mom in that type of situation. I was like, oh no, this is bad. So I told the girl, I was like, hey, I think she's having a heart attack. You need to get her back there now. She goes, oh, we need to fill this. No. That can wait.
Yeah.
She needs to go in there now.
Yeah.
And she goes, okay, Mrs. I don't know if anybody knows my last name, but Mrs. Whatever, come follow me. And I was like, you gonna make her walk? And she's like, oh. I was like, she's having a heart attack. Get a wheelchair.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, okay. Got a wheelchair. They take her to the room. So I'm with my aunt, and I'm in the room with my aunt, my mom, and myself. And there's 2 nurses in there. They're hooking her up to all these machines. And the little short nurse, she was really young. She's like, okay, I don't want to scare you guys, but a lot of things are going to happen very, very fast right now. And I was like, okay. She's like, your mom's having a heart attack. And I was like, okay. And it's just like everything just shut off. Like the world just got into slow motion. And I was like, oh, wow. And my mom's just in agony. She is just, and she's throwing up. I mean, I was able to find her a puke bag up in the front desk, and she was just yakking into that. And I was like, this is bad. So they're like, we don't have a heart specialist here, so we had to transport her to another hospital, like now. And I was like, oh God. So like within 2 seconds, the EMTs show up. They're like, we're ready for her. So the ER people were conversing with the EMSs, what her stats were and all that. She's on this, that's this, her blood pressure, this, and this. They were just spitting out different languages, just talking. And the ambulance, the EMS driver was like, you can follow me up to a point, but at one point I am going to fly, so do not follow me. Yeah. And I was like, okay, yes, sir. He's like, you can follow me.
He can run through
he's
lights.
Like, I'm going to fly. So he's like, just keep up with me as much as you can. But after that, he's like, if I take off, don't follow me. Yeah. And I was like, yes, sir. So we left. We drive. They leave, and I'm following them. And like he said, we got to a red light, and this guy, I mean, it was pretty much like the Millennium Falcon into hyperspace. He put that sucker in
light speed.
He went and he hit the lights and just flew, and I was like, I lost this guy completely. Yeah, completely lost him. Oop, punched my microphone. Completely lost him. And my aunt told me that while they were they let my aunt drive. I mean, they let my aunt be in the ambulance with her. The girl, the EMS worker on my mom was telling the driver, hey, I've given her this, these are her stats. And as she was giving him the stats, he went even faster because I think they were communicating with each other.
The stats were not
good. They're like, we need to move now. Yeah. So he just went even faster. So at that point, I called you. You left work and met me at the hospital that they took her to. So I get over there and I go through security and I need my ID. I lost my wallet. I'm like, oh gosh. So I'm bugging out. I'm like, I don't have my wallet. I don't know where it is. Fortunately, I had my wallet that has Find My. So I pulled it up on my phone. It was in the parking lot. It was actually on the floor of my car. I grabbed it, ran back inside. So I met up with you. We start talking to the guy at the front desk. He's an idiot and a half.
Yeah.
He was just, what's your name? Hernandez. How do you spell that? Hernandez. Okay. Just wait here. I was like, she's in the OR. She's being operated on. She's having a heart attack. I need to be up there. And the thing, someone came and got us.
Yeah, somebody finally.
Someone just walked by and was like, oh, your mom's upstairs. Come with me.
Yeah. Oh, she was in the cath lab.
Yeah, she's like, your mom.
So, and they were going that way. And so they were like, oh, yeah, just follow us.
Follow us.
We'll take you to where you need to go because there's a waiting area up there.
Because the guy's an idiot. So, whoever you are, you suck. You suck. You work in the ER and you're that stupid. Yeah, whatever.
Like to me in the ER, things happen fast.
Oh, this guy was
and it's like he was like super. He was like the sloth from Zootopia.
So we get upstairs. My aunt's in the waiting area, and she's waiting there. She's like, "Hey, she wasn't looking too good, and this and that." And that she told me that as soon as they pulled into the loading bay or the unloading area, they had a whole team waiting for her, and they just took her immediately back. Yeah. Like they were ready for her. Like it was every minute counted.
Oh yeah.
And they took her in. So by the time me, you, and my aunt go upstairs, or we went upstairs to meet up with my aunt, they took us to another waiting room. And I'm like, in my head, I didn't say this to you. I'm like, this can't be good. If they took us to a separate waiting area, they said you're gonna sit here and the doctor's gonna come and talk to you. And I was like, oh no, this is bad.
Not necessarily. But it's privacy.
With all this stuff happening, I'm like, oh, this is not good.
I know. That's immediately what you go to, so what your mind goes to.
Like, less than 5 minutes later, the doctor comes in. He's like, hey, she had 100% blockage in her artery. We cleared it up. We put a stent in her heart. She's good. And I'm like, oh man, he's like, this was major. She's like, you guys got her here just in time.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So they did the stint through her wrist. So they had to put this crazy contraption on her wrist.
Yeah, it was not a bandage, but it was almost like a little like inflate.
It was a cuff.
Yeah, it was a cuff.
So because they had to put her on blood thinners because of the stent, they had to put pressure on where the stent went, the wire went in through the stent.
Yeah.
So they had to keep that on all day. So we were there. I was there. Well, I sent you home like around 2 because you had been up since 1 o'clock in the morning. So I was like, just go home. I told you to take my aunt to the original hospital to get my mom's car because they were in their car and I was going to sit there for days. So I stayed with her and I mean, it was just a madhouse, just dealing with all that. My mom, I've never seen my mom in that sort of pain or in that situation where she's just like, I thought I was going to lose her.
Yeah.
I was like, this is bad. And I really didn't want you to be there, but I understand that you want to be there for me because you had to deal with a situation like this as well.
Right. Yeah.
But it was a different outcome, unfortunately.
Right. And I mean, either way, I wanted to be there, for you, whether she was okay or not okay. Yeah.
And she was shocked when she saw it. She goes, oh, Kelly? And you're like, yeah, I ran out of work and came here.
Like, yeah. Like, of course. Yeah, I just, if things didn't go the way they had, I definitely wanted to be there because, I knew you would need that support and need someone to be the rock.
Yeah.
And, and pretty much take charge and have another set of ears.
Well, fortunately, everything worked out.
Yeah.
Everything worked out perfectly. The doctor said, hey, we got her here just in time.
Yep.
She's good. She's going to make a full recovery. I mean,
there's no further damage. There's no damage to her heart.
There was no damage to her. I mean, they did all the tests. I mean, everything.
They did everything.
Everything you can imagine they did on her.
As soon as they put that stent in, the blockage cleared up.
Her heart came back to life.
Yeah. So now, of course, she's on all these new medications.
Which her body's trying to get used to because she's 4'10", 107 pounds.
Yeah.
And these meds are hardcore stuff.
And she's never she takes a lot of natural vitamins and
supplements and stuff
like that. So she's never really been on something like this,
chemical, medicinal.
Yes, chemical
which she's gonna have to be for the rest of her life.
Yeah, to a degree. Maybe not all of them, but
most of them.
I think the doctor said one of them is like you're on it for about 6 months to a year.
Yeah.
So, and all in all things considered, like her levels weren't elevated very much.
No.
Because she's very healthy.
Yeah, all the stuff they say, you have to change your diet to this, and this. I'm like, she already does all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it was just, it appears to be, it was just over the years, the accumulation of stuff and and who knows?
And also genetics.
Yeah. It's just a slew of things. There's no definitive answer as to why it happened, but it happened and she's okay.
Yeah.
And so we got her. I would show up at the hospital at 7 a.m. and I would work from the hospital in between doctors and nurses coming in. I was just working there. And then we got her home Wednesday. And then so I worked from her kitchen table Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That was fun. My back still hurts from that. But we had my aunt still in town and she helped. And my aunt actually extended her trip another week and a half to stay with us and take care of my mom. Because while me and Sebastian had to get back into the swing of things.
Right.
So we got her home Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. She's relaxing. People are coming to visit and whatnot. So Saturday, I had been promising you. So all in all to say, my mom's okay.
Yes.
She's okay. She's fine.
And she's still recovering.
She's recovering.
It's a long road.
It was a major incident, so she's recovering. It's going to take time.
It's going to take time, but
and she's allowed to travel because they had a major trip planned.
Yes.
They're going to the wedding that we're going to in August, and then from there they're going to South America. And the doctor said she's cleared to travel.
Yeah, she just has to make sure to take her medicine with her. So we got to make sure to remind her to take her medicine with her.
So she's good to go for that. So now then, to the topic of the wedding. So you and I had promised you to go take you wedding dress shopping for this wedding.
Yeah.
So
wedding dress shopping, but not like for a bridal dress.
Yeah, for you.
For me,
wedding guest
a wedding
dress.
guest dress. Yeah.
So we went to a store in Greenville, and there was a couple dresses that you liked that were pretty, but you weren't feeling it that much. So we went to the mall, which we've been going to that mall for the last almost 20 years. Nothing ever. It's just a run of the mill mall, just a generic mall.
It's the nicest mall in our area.
Yeah, because we have another mall that's 5 minutes away, and it's a dump.
Yeah.
It's not even considered a mall anymore, I think. It's just a collection of stores.
Most there's like maybe 10 stores in it now.
If that. But anyway, so we go to Dillard's and we find a beautiful dress. Fantastic dress. And I was like, okay, you tried all these dresses. Let's go to the Apple store because I want to buy my aunt an iPhone. I was like, she's done so much for us over the years and helping us with my aunt and with my mom. Her phone was crapping out. It was over 8 years old. I was like, I'm going to buy her an iPhone.
Yeah.
But we're in the Apple store and I'm just like, I'm looking at these phones and I'm like, for some reason, something in my gut is like, I'm not feeling this right now.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe in the grand scheme of things, that was my intuition saying something.
Yeah.
Looking back at it now, because I wasn't feeling being in there. I was like, I want to leave this store. Let's just bounce.
Yeah.
And then 9 times out of 10, you tell me I want Starbucks.
Yeah.
Which is right next door to the Apple store.
Right. And I almost did.
And for some reason, you said, I'm hungry. I want food.
Well,
so I said,
hungry.
Let's just go up the stairs. Well, usually you'll get the coffee with you to go.
Yeah. But we were gonna just walk around the mall and
we still had things to do in the mall.
Yeah, we were gonna do some other things. I was gonna
look for shoes.
Yeah, I was looking for shoes for my dress because the dress I got, I didn't have shoes to match.
Yeah.
And I had looked in Dillard's and I had almost bought a pair, but I wasn't really feeling them that much. And I was like, and they weren't super comfortable. They were okay.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I'm just gonna think about it, and they were expensive.
Yeah.
They were a little expensive, and because nothing that would have matched my dress was on sale. So anyways,
so we go up. So the Apple store's on the first floor. So we go up the stairs because the food court's on the second floor. So
and it's like right there above.
You go up
Apple
the escalator,
store.
and then to the left is the food court. I mean, it's so you wanted Chick-fil-A, and I wanted
pizza.
We were supposed to go get pizza at some friend's house that night, but due to everything happening with my mother,
we didn't want to be far. And
they live kind of far.
Yeah. And also, that morning, your mom was having some major side effects
one of the
from
drugs.
the medications. Yeah. And so she was back in the hospital,
but being checked out
to be checked out. She wasn't in any pain or anything. It was just weird.
Saturday she went to the urgent care.
Yeah, that's
what
I'm saying.
Monday she went to the hospital.
She went to the urgent care, and
they weren't concerned with anything. They said that she was fine. That it's just
it
the
was
medicine wreaking havoc with her.
So they ran all the tests and everything came back, clear.
So we go up the stairs, and like I said, we were gonna get pizza. I wanted to get pizza because we were gonna have pizza with our friends, but we had to cancel on our friends. So I got 2 slices of Sbarro's and a drink, and you got your Chick-fil-A. And we sit down at a little table that's only for 2 people in front of the Thai restaurant, quote unquote restaurant, which is a little Thai spot. And so you're taking the food out, and I hear pop. And I was like, in my head, I'm like, that can't be what I think it is. And I hear pop. And I immediately just grab your hand, and
it was in rapid succession.
Yeah. But in my head, it was in slow motion.
Yeah, no, for me, it was very, very quick. And because in my head, I'm thinking it went really fast, but yet in my head, it was kind of like I had time for a thought. And I turn around and I'm thinking, who is shooting firecrackers in the mall? I'm thinking it's just some kids being stupid,
Which they were being stupid.
Yes. And I turned to look because I was looking to see, because it sounded like it was right behind us.
Which it was.
Behind me.
Which it was, off to the corner.
And I look, and all of a sudden, the swarm of people that are sitting in the chairs over there in front of the cookie
factory, or whatever.
The American cookie store or whatever, they like jump up and are running and screaming towards us as these shots are going off.
So we're in the middle of a shooting at the mall.
And so we ran, like I just got up and
I just grabbed your hand. We just ran.
Took off.
Yep.
And so we just ran towards the back of the food court.
One of the employees opened the employee only exit.
There's a...
Which, like, brave on that guy for doing that, because he opened those doors and he's like, go, 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 go.
And I think, I'm sure they have active shooter training.
I would hope so.
My mom said when she worked at Macy's, they had active shooter training. So, because you have to take care of the customers. You can't just leave people, You
could if you want.
I mean, you could, but, they have to, management and owners, they have to have scenarios where you make sure that customers are safe and taken care of to the best of their abilities. I'm not saying they're going to go run in and look for people, but, if they can open a door for somebody and help people funnel out, then that's what they're supposed to do.
So we ran and we got outside and you left your purse, you left your phone.
I had set everything down because I was going to eat. You
left the dress. But I didn't care. We're outside. I'm telling you, everything's replaceable. Don't worry about it. And I told you, don't look back. We're just going to go, 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 go. We just ran and ran and ran. So we got outside, and within less than 30 seconds, a cop just pulls up.
Within 5 seconds.
As we're coming out.
As we came out, the cop pulled up.
The guy pulled up.
First
and
cop.
He grabbed his rifle and ran in there. And I was like, this guy is the bravest dude I have ever seen.
Cops are very brave.
Not all, because there's been situations where they get freeze up and look, school shootings for some reason they go completely idiotic sometimes.
Greenville cops,
that guy jumped out of his car.
They're brave.
He jumped out of his car, grabbed his rifle, and ran in there blind by himself. He didn't even have a partner with him.
Yeah, he was by himself.
He was by himself, and I was like, that dude
He was literally first one.
Yeah.
Other than security that was inside, he was first one.
He was in there. He ran in there just straight up, just ran in there, and I don't know who this guy was, but he deserves a medal because that guy is awesome. He ran in there, and so, I mean, it was like...
And then, shortly thereafter, more cop cars are coming.
Ambulances, fire department.
So we were in between the food court and Belk. So we had cops running in towards, in through Belk. And then, as a little bit more time went on, they start shutting down the mall.
Yeah.
They lock the exits and...
Not necessarily.
They start to.
Yeah.
They have to have one entrance open so that way they have to lock everything else and have only one so that way if they have to find somebody, they can funnel them out one way or keep them in so that way they can detain them.
Yeah. So we're out there. You're bugging out. My adrenaline was kicked on, so I don't know where my mind was because I was just in hyper focus mode. I have to get her home safe to Sophia. My whole mission that day was to get you home safe to Sophia. I was like, whatever it takes, she's getting home. But so I left you with a group of people. I was like, hey, I'm gonna go check out what's going on up front. Don't know why I thought that, but I'm gonna go check out and make sure maybe someone needs help or something. I walked over there and I left you with some people. So I walked up front and I saw 8 cops go in, and I was like, okay, they probably have it secured down, all with the big rifles and stuff. And then 2 cops went in, and I was like, I'm gonna follow them in and get our stuff. And so I walked in behind them, and I grabbed your purse, I grabbed your dress, I grabbed your phone, and I grabbed our food. And then I booked it out. I was like, I gotta go. So I walk outside, and
you come out, and you're like, all your arms are like full of stuff.
Yeah. So I'm like, here you go. And you're just like, why'd you go back in there? And I was like,
I'm hysterical crying.
I gave you your stuff, your purse, and all that, and the dress too, because I didn't know how long it would be before they let us back in.
Yeah.
And I was like, they have it secured. They have to have it secured by now.
Yeah.
So I was like, there's no more shots that went off. Apparently, the shots that took place were the last shots.
They were the only shots.
They were the only shots.
Yeah.
But you don't know that.
Right.
So
you don't.
I grabbed the stuff and I just booked it outside, and I ran up to you and I said, hey, we're going to have to walk. We parked the one time we parked on the complete opposite side of the mall.
Well, and it wasn't really, it was close in the vicinity of where we were.
It was, but it was 100 degrees outside that day.
Right. And usually we park at Macy's.
Yeah.
Which would have been on the opposite side.
You're right.
But I was like, well, it's so hot outside. Why don't we park at Dillard's because they have
covered parking lot.
A covered garage. You know, and I said, we'll just park there because we were going into Dillard's and we just went into Dillard's anyways. Because there was a dress that I had tried on before at Dillard's, I think like the 2 weekends before. And I said, I want to look again at Dillard's because they do have beautiful dresses.
It is.
And so I tried on a bunch of dresses and then I pulled the one that I had tried on before because I wanted to try it on again. And I wanted you to see it on me. And so that's why we went into Dillard's.
Yep. So we, as we're walking away from the mall, I said, hey, if you hear a shot, just get up against a big truck and I'll cover you with my body. I was like, that's all we can do. Yeah. And I said, don't look back because they might bring someone out that's being shot. Yeah,
we didn't know what the casualty count, or not casualty, but
it was casualties.
We didn't know who had been shot, how many, so we didn't know what was going to come out. With so many shots,
you're thinking several people got hit.
Right.
So we walked away and it was so hot. I found a guy that was with his family and they were crying. I was like, hey, I know you don't know us, but can you give us a ride to our car? It's really hot. My wife's bugging out. She's really stressed out. Can you give us a ride? He goes, yeah, get in the car. Come on, let's go. And I'll drive you guys. I mean, the guy was super nice. He's like, I was like, hey, are you guys okay? He goes, yeah, my daughter's stuck in the Apple store. Yeah. And he's like, she saw everything and she's just, they're in lockdown. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
I was like, dude, and you're over here helping us?
They were locked in a storage closet.
Yeah. And I'm like, you guys are willing to help us and your daughter's stuck inside the store?
Yeah.
But
there was nothing he could do at the time.
People help people when times are tough.
Yeah.
So he took us to the car and I said, babe, get in the car. Let's just book it. We just left.
Yeah.
And so we made it back home. We told your mom. I had to tell my mom and I'm like, hey, mom, you just had a heart attack a few days ago, but I survived the shooting today. I'm like, geez.
Yeah.
What a week.
And we had to tell Sophia. And as soon as we got home, I'm immediately we pull in the driveway and I just break down.
Yeah.
And so then I get inside and I see Sophia and I break down again.
Yeah.
And I'm just holding her and just so grateful that she wasn't with us because
that would have been too traumatic for her.
Yeah. And so I was just...
We were fortunate that neither her or your mom went with us.
Yeah, because usually they do.
Yeah.
But my mom had been having back problems, which she's had in the past, and it flared up again. So she stayed home, and Sophia stayed with her, and she didn't want to go dress shopping anyways because she's got a dress for her. So
her dress would have been paid for.
Yeah, so she would have been bored, and so we thought, well, plus it was our anniversary Tuesday, so we kind of spent the day together. Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah,
that was great.
So now the running gag is that I dodge bullets for her Louis Vuitton purse.
Yeah.
So I've created a couple AI things of me dodging bullets. It's like one of them says "No Louisa left behind" or something like that.
And because I call it Louisa.
Yeah, she calls her Louis. So I made a movie poster called "Saving Louisa," and the tagline is "He'll go to the ends of the earth to protect it." And it's me holding a Louis Vuitton purse, and there are bullets flying by me, and I'm in worn, torn clothing. That was one of them, and that was based off my 5K picture.
Yeah.
And then the other one was
because you have your bib on for that.
The one with the bib says she doesn't wait to be saved. She runs the mission. No Louisa left behind. And it's me with my bib.
Yeah.
At the 5K holding
and your
headband. So I dodged bullets for Sbarro's Pizza, Chick-fil-A, a Louis Vuitton, a dress, and your iPhone 17.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was fun. So we topped off the week with a Taking Back Sunday show the next day.
We did, and to be honest, I don't know how I did that. I guess I didn't. We didn't really have a choice.
We bought those tickets months ago, and
right.
Sophia's looking forward to it.
If I had had a choice, I wouldn't have gone. I would have, because it was a big crowd, and just.
Well, you had a choice. I would have gone solo with Sophia.
No, I just.
But if you don't live your life, then the terrorists win.
Yeah, that's true.
So you know what? And we had a blast, didn't we?
We did.
And there was several cops in the crowd. So I felt when we walked in, there was several cops outside, several cops inside. I felt comfortable and safe.
Yeah.
I really felt safe.
So for those who don't know what shooting we're talking about, because there are multiple shootings throughout the world.
Every day.
We were at the Haywood Mall in Greenville, South Carolina.
Yeah, so look some research up.
So June 13th was that day. It was about 1 o'clock.
Yep.
So yeah, that's been all over Fox Carolina News.
It's been all over all the news.
All over Facebook. So, and come to find out, it was 2 teenage boys. Only 2 people got hurt.
No, well, it was 2 teenage boys.
No, I'm saying only 2 people got hurt.
Yeah, they got an innocent bystander got shot in the foot.
Yeah, she got shot in the foot, and then one of the kids that was in this argument that supposedly happened.
Yeah. He got shot in the neck.
Shot in the shoulder neck area. Both have been released from the hospital and are fine.
The kicker is his brother is the one that shot back at the other people.
Yes, they're still looking for the people that initiated the shots.
So technically, it's still an open case.
It's still an open case.
So both teenage boys got arrested.
Yes, and they set a $15,000 bond for the older boy because he had several charges. And they were like 3 separate charges, and they were each $5,000 bond.
And then the guy who did the shooting is getting charged as an adult.
Yes.
So.
Yep.
Stupidity.
So, and they're saying that he shot back in self-defense because it was his brother. My whole thing is they knew it was going to escalate. They knew this was going to happen to some degree.
Yeah. For him to carry a gun?
For him to bring a gun into the mall. Why are you bringing a gun into the mall? Unless you know that these people are going to be there and that you're going to have an argument. So they must have already been having
a beef
with whoever was involved. And brought the gun thinking, oh, this is protection.
And the funny thing is that their dad was with them, but he had gone off somewhere else.
They had separated because the brothers were looking for a birthday present for him. Yeah. So they separated from their father. So, yeah. Everybody, you can sit here till you're blue in the face and say it's the parents' fault. But ultimately, at some point, everybody makes their own decisions. They are old enough to know
17
better.
And 18, you should know not to carry a gun into a public place.
Right.
Because if you do, there's severe consequences to it.
Exactly.
It's either you lose your life or you're going to be spending some significant amount of time in jail.
Exactly.
And become someone's wife.
So, you're responsible for your own actions and your own decisions. It's not just the parents, because the parents can only do so much. Yeah. You can teach your kids to the best of your ability.
But what annoys me is that the mom is like, they're good boys. But the kids had multiple charges already to begin with.
Right. They said that the younger one had other charges, but they couldn't
disclose it because
of his age.
So I'm like, are they really good boys? They don't seem to be good boys.
Yeah.
So at some point as a parent, you have to say, you know what? I did the best I could.
Right.
I can't control these kids.
Yeah.
If they did
and
this,
it happens.
Don't go on the news and say
no child is perfect.
They're really good boys. I mean, no, obviously they're not. They did stupid things, and they're gonna get stupid consequences.
And a lot of it is development. They're teenage boys, so their brains are not fully developed still. Teenager.
They run all on testosterone and emotions.
And so,
And also, when we go out with Sophia, we see what she has in her purse.
Yeah.
You can see a bulky thing hanging off your kids.
I feel like, unless but a lot of teenage boys wear baggy clothes.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. Like, if he was wearing really baggy clothes,
you'd never know.
You wouldn't know. But I would like to think that we know our kid, and we would know, we know when something's off with her, and we bug her until she tells us. And, because I don't want that to happen to her. I don't want that to become something
normal for
her, or something that she thinks that's the good idea. I would rather bug her and her be mad that I'm bugging her about it
than her spend time in jail or get shot.
Exactly.
Yep.
Or do something stupid in general.
Yeah.
So I would like to think that we've done a good job, and that she has a good head on her shoulders. But I know she's going to make mistakes. As a parent, your kid is going to make mistakes. You just hope that they don't make
life-changing,
really stupid life-changing mistakes.
And if she does, then you gotta be there and pick up the pieces.
Yeah. Yeah. And so I feel for the mom and the dad. I really do, because as a parent, like, to see your child go down that path of choosing gun violence to solve a problem. I mean, that's hard.
But the other thing, your first reaction is to shoot back. My first reaction would be to stop the bleeding on my brother. My brother got shot in the neck. I'm helping him out first. Right. I'm not gonna be like, oh, shoot back, pop, pop, pop. No, like, I'm protecting my brother first.
Yeah. But again, that's where the brain development is not fully there.
Yeah.
You're running on adrenaline and testosterone, and they don't think before they act. That's any teenager. That's not just boys. That's girls too.
Yep.
So
I finally crashed from the adrenaline Sunday morning, like at 3:00 in the morning. It just caught up to me, and I was just sitting there like, oh crap! Like, what if Sophia was with us?
Yeah, all the what ifs start running in your head.
Yep.
They were running in my head in that moment, and
I didn't have in my head. I didn't have the luxury or the time to let it run in my head at that moment in time.
Right.
I need to get you out of there.
And I
told you at some point, I was like, I was ready to throw a trash can at someone. I was like, it's gonna be either me going home or them not going home. I was like, it's just plain and simple.
Yeah. And like, when we were running through the back hallway or entrance or whatever,
I elbowed somebody out of the way. I was like, move. Just threw my elbow at them.
At that point, I was thinking in slow motion, because I knew I was in shock.
Yeah.
Because it was like, I couldn't process what was happening. Mm-hmm. And then at the same time, I was like, we're running for our lives. Mm-hmm. Like, because we didn't know if they were we didn't know the situation. We didn't know if it was just a single person just randomly shooting.
I didn't want to say, we didn't even know if we were walking into a massacre outside the back door.
Exactly. And, we just had to run. Yeah. I mean, it was just, we really didn't have time to think about anything else.
I just had to react.
And I kept saying, I feel so dumb. I left all my stuff. But at the same time, and then I was, telling Sophia, my mom, and Sophia's like, no, like, you did the right thing.
Yeah, I grabbed you and took you.
And she
I could have been like, hey, babe, grab your purse and your phone. Let's go.
Yeah.
No, but I grabbed you and pulled you. I was like, let's go now.
Yeah. And she was like, you're not supposed to grab anything. You're just supposed to go.
Yeah.
And I was like, I know. I said, but
plane emergencies, they tell you leave everything behind.
Yeah, exactly. If there's a fire, you're not going to stop and say, oh, what am I going to take? Yeah. You're going to just go.
Yep.
So,
So that was our week. So we started off with my mom having a heart attack, a massive heart attack, and almost dying on us. And then surviving a shooting. But then we topped it off with the Taking Back Sunday show.
We did.
Which was fantastic.
It was fantastic.
They still hold up. Yeah. I've been seeing them since I was in high school, and they still hold up.
And Sophia, that was her first Taking Back Sunday show. And she had fun. Like, she was rocking out.
It was funny because the first couple of songs, she's just sitting there like, okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then, she doesn't know every song.
Then by like song 3, she's just headbanging like, yeah.
Yeah.
And every time they're back on tour with one of their original, he was an original replacement guitar player. So when John Nolan left, Fred Mascarino came and filled in for John and became part of Taking Back Sunday. And then John came back and Fred left. But they brought Fred to play on this tour with them. Yeah. So it's Fred, John, Adam, and then they have a new drummer, and then Sean Cooper is their original bass player, and then they have a new other guitar player. So every time there was a lull, I've loved Fred since he joined Taking Back Sunday back in the day. So I would scream, I love you, Fred! Every time there was a quiet spot, I'm just screaming this. I shredded my voice doing that. And at one point, Sophia was like, Fred, my dad loves you! I wish they had heard it, but it was so loud in that place.
It was very loud. And we were actually sitting. So this auditorium that we went to, it was 2 levels. And so there was the bottom level, which was where the concessions were, and all the merch. Yeah. That was all down on the first floor, and then the second floor was like bleacher seats.
Bleachers, yeah.
But they were wooden seats, and
we were sitting right underneath the AC vent, so it was nice and cool.
Yeah, so we went upstairs. I was like, let's go upstairs because of how it was like it was kind of hard to see if we were standing. Mm-hmm. But we went up and sat because there were not a lot of people sitting up in the bleachers, and so we went and sat up high, and we could see the stage really good. I wanted Sophia to be able to see
Adam perform
and see Adam perform because he's a showman.
Yep.
And I love watching him like do his like little dance moves and everything. He's so funny. Dance.
And then swinging the microphone.
Yeah, swinging the microphone around his arm and his neck. And then
Sophia watched people crowd surf.
Yeah.
And then at one point, a mosh pit formed.
Yeah.
And she's like, Dad, they're fighting. Oh my God, Dad, they're fighting. And I was like, baby, no. It's a mosh pit. I was like, if someone falls, they'll stop and they'll pick them up. It literally is a mosh pit. You'll be all right. It's
organized chaos.
Yeah. So she watched and she goes, oh, okay. So and then we watched
because people are like pushing. Yeah. They're pushing each other, and that's.
And I explained to her that at one point I got caught in the middle of a mosh pit. I had to fight my way out.
Yeah.
And then we saw people getting dropped. They were getting dropped as they crowd surfed, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, they're dropping everybody!" I was like, "Yeah." But it was
that's the risk you take if you crowd surf.
Yeah. It was such a great show, though, and it was
really
10 minutes from the house. Like
it was great. They've never played this close to us before.
It was just like when the tickets went on sale. I was in Ohio when they went on sale for work.
I thought it was fake when I saw the advertisement.
And I was like, Spartanburg.
I was like, what's happening?
Nobody ever comes to Spartanburg ever.
No.
What are you looking at, Bruce?
No, there's bugs out there. I couldn't tell if they were inside or outside.
So nobody comes to Spartanburg where we live. No. So when they announced it, I was like, this can't be real. This is bogus.
Yeah.
And then I pulled it up and it said Spartanburg, South Carolina. So I bought tickets. I was in Ohio and I told the girls I was with, I was like, I need to buy tickets. So cover me for the next 10 minutes. Like, we got you. And I'm just like, bought. But
yeah. So, and then we took the next day off of work, both of us, and spent the day together again.
Yeah.
Because then that day I was like, I need
shoes.
I need shoes for this dress.
And we found them.
And we did find them.
Very reasonably priced.
Yes. They were a lot cheaper than the shoes at Dillard's.
Yeah.
And more comfortable.
Yep.
And they were more wedding shoe. They're like sparkly and everything. Yep. So.
And I bought my tie for the wedding today.
Yep.
I wasn't gonna wear a tie, but I found a really cool tie that I like, and I'm gonna wear that to the wedding.
Yeah. We're not gonna say what it is because it's a surprise for
everybody involved.
For everybody. So
and we got Joe's going on tour again.
I know.
And I got tickets for the Charlotte show. They're coming close by.
I know. It's great. We don't have to travel to another. Well, we do have to travel to another state.
An hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, but not 8 hours.
I don't know if we're gonna be. To New York we traveled 12.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we're gonna spend the night or not. It depends.
Yeah.
Depends. It's a Saturday, I think, in October. Or no, September 12th. So I don't know if we're going to spend the night or not. I got to see what the hotel situation's like up there. Because I've never been to this venue.
Or we could do an Airbnb.
Yeah, I've never been to that venue. But there's some people on the Facebook group for the Basement Yard that want to grab dinner before the show, like a big group. Mm-hmm. So I haven't responded yet. I need to respond. Would you be interested in that?
Not really.
No? Okay. Cool deal. That's decided.
This is dead in the water.
Unless Joe texts me back, because I texted him, I was like, hey, I bought Charlotte tickets, but he hasn't replied. I think it's dead.
I think so.
Yeah. Hey,
or he could just be busy.
He is busy. He's been doing a lot of podcasts.
He's doing a lot.
He is, and he's getting married too.
He's getting married. He might be doing a lot of wedding planning. I don't know how involved he is with
But you know what? 2 years of friendship was all right.
Of acquaintance.
Of acquaintances, and we text regularly.
Yeah.
It was... Yeah. Smile because it happened.
But you did send him something that Sophia had done with their audio, and he hearted it. Yeah. He laughed at it.
He did.
So, and that was recently.
It was.
It wasn't too far.
Maybe I'll have to do another one to try to...
Yeah.
Love me, Joe. Love me.
Be my friend.
I too am from Astoria, New York.
I want to be your friend.
Yeah.
I'm not just a fanboy. I want to be your friend.
Yeah. You saved my life, Joe. You did. You did, kind of.
Yeah.
So, all right. With that being said, I'm done.
Okay.
I'm done. I'm tired.
Yeah, me too. I got to go to bed soon.
Yeah, you're going to bed. It's 5:30. I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, I
soon.
gotta bed in 20 minutes.
Yeah. So the show Instagram is Listen to the Words Podcast. The show email is listen to the words pod@gmail.com. Do you have anything to promote?
I don't.
So say no to guns.
Just say no.
Don't shoot at malls. And the other thing that makes me nuts. Hold on. Let me just rant for a second. So we survived this, and South Carolina's an open carry state. Not a single person took out their guns to protect anybody.
Of course not. But then all the comments are like, oh, that's why you have to conceal carry, blah, 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 blah. No, because then it gets worse.
And I love seeing when we go to Target or anywhere else, you see the big giant fat guy with a pistol on his waist, the fat hanging over it. And I'm like, yeah, that's the guy I want protecting me.
You're gonna shoot yourself.
That's
in
the guy.
gut.
That's the guy I want protecting me. Thank you.
Even one of my coworkers was like, well, that's why you got to carry. I'm like, no, because then that makes it worse. Then some random person is going to take out their gun. And then when the cops come in, they're going to start shooting at everybody that has a gun because they don't know who started it and who's protecting who and what's going on.
We'll get off this soapbox.
Yeah.
But thank you for listening. We survived. We're here another day.
Yeah.
And my mom's still here. That's the most important thing.
We're all here.
My mom's here.
We're all alive.
We're here.
Barely.
Hopefully we'll be recording next week. Kelly just wanted the show to die. She just won't. We will see you guys next week, hopefully.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Bye.